How can I know if I have insulin resistance?
That's a tough one. There is no one specific test that is most accurate for IR, but there is one that is used in research, though that is very intrusive, complicated, and expensive.
Oh, what is it called?
It's called the glucose clamp, and you need an expert operator to run it because 3 IV tubes may need to be inserted into you, and the whole test may take several hours to be done.
I hate needles. Is that the only way to know?
Well, this test is the gold standard out there, but clearly it is not easy to measure and it is expensive, so a lot of surrogate markers or indices are used instead.
What are they?
Well, there are so many out there, but two most popular ones are Homa IR and Quickie. They're both pretty similar actually and also correlate very well with the clamp technique.
And how do I find out what's my score for all of these?
If you know your fasting glucose and fasting insulin numbers, you can calculate them because they're simple mathematical formulas. There are online calculators, ask AI to do it for you, or check with your diagnostic lab, they may have a panel.
That's perfect, so let's just use them.
Not so fast. While they are good, there is no standard universal cutoff that's been agreed for them. For instance, every research paper has a different cutoff for Quickie. It tends to vary by body weight, if you're diabetic or not, and ethnicities also seem to matter.
Oh, so which one is the best for Asian populations?
Well, while the previous two are the best, there are some research papers out of Asia where they are tracking TYG index, which is basically your triglycerides and glucose numbers. And it is being said that they may be better for developing economies or non-white populations, but there is no clear agreement.
Why can't we just check how much fasting insulin someone has and then decide if they are insulin resistant or not?
It is a very good number, but it gives a lot of false positives. And again, there is no clear consensus on what should be the cutoff at which point you become insulin resistant.
So basically, there is no easy, simple standard test for IR that everyone agrees upon and that everyday people can use.
Kind of, but this also shows that a lot of people are working very hard to come up with such a number. And in the future, we may have one just like we have HbA1c for diabetes. And you can also focus on your lived experience. Excess belly fat, increased hunger despite eating, difficulty losing weight are some early signs of insulin problems. Besides, the solutions for insulin resistance are anyway so basic. You need exercise, stress management, and eating more balanced meals, something we should be doing anyway without waiting to get labeled as insulin resistant or pre-diabetic. Prevention is always better than cure, so give it a try.